Let me think about this, because what is my one life lesson I would tell my younger self? Rihanna must be sick of me using her as my example, but she's the only one. I think the best piece of advice that I've received is to differentiate between constructive criticism and people who are trying to bring you down. And guess what? I'm the one that made that. So therefore, that's also the best piece of advice that I give. Does that count? Every day, I have to have a little full-length mirror dance, you know, or I like to try on one of my favorite vintage outfits or one of my favorite vintage buys. Okay, let me think about this, because what is my one life lesson I would tell my younger self? Just to continue taking risks and not being afraid to fail. I think that that's probably been one of the best things that I've been able to do in my life, is just try things out, and whether they worked or not, just bounce back. When I was growing up, I actually wanted to be a fashion journalist, so it's kind of amazing that I ended up still in the fashion space and still being able to tell stories with my words. When I first entered into the fashion industry, I was most surprised by the fact that it was not like America's Next Top Model, and where I was staying was not giving penthouse, it was giving hostel. One thing I wish I knew about the fashion industry much sooner was the fact that I was going to be broke for as many years as I was in the beginning, because you always think that you're going to be an overnight success, but overnight success stories take many years before, you know, people see the end result. One of the people that I look up to the most has to be Rihanna, not because of her music career, but the fact that she's so multifaceted and she's so unapologetically herself. Rihanna must be sick of me using her as my example, but she's the only one.